Welcome back. I know it's been a while since the last video upload, but if you've been connected with me on social media, you've been seeing me post. If you haven't, you want to do that now. You want to do that now. Go down below and connect with me now so you don't miss some of the mini vids, TikTok vids, shorts that I post in between these video uploads. Now, as you see in the title, this is about me reacquiring my BMW i8. Now, people in my small inner circle, they know the story of the first i8, but I'm gonna share it with you all right now that don't know. So listen real fast. I'm trying to be real fast with it because I always say I'm gonna be fast and the video goes slow. We're gonna do it quick. All right. 8 years ago, I purchased my dream car, the BMW i8. I received a huge settlement from my former employer. And I was thinking, well, shoot, I waited 13 years for them to get that settled. I deserve something nice. So I bought my dream car, and my dream car has always been the BMW i8. It was a 2014 Sophisto Gray. Pretty much the same thing as this one, only this is a 2015. Now, I only had that car for a year. The sad story is, because I wasn't paying attention, some things were done wrong, and the Alphabet boys were owed money. You all know who the Alphabet boys are, right? So I didn't have money to pay them, and the only thing I had of any value was my i8. So I unselfishly just let it go and sold it so that I can take care of them. Great. Each year, I was telling myself, my son, my wife, like, if I could be patient for all those years, I can grind and get this car back. So years going by, obviously, it's been 8 years, right? My son gets his little hot ride, his first new car. My wife gets her favorite car. I said, that's just not fair. So I said, why sit up here and work to rebuild King's Adult Entertainment and King's Custom Apparel and Just Show Me and all the other brands that I'm trying to rebuild, and then get my car? Life is short. How many of us say life is short all the time, but we don't do nothing? Well, this time I did. So I said, life is short. I'm going to take my crappy credit, hit the dealership, and if I get it, it's meant for me to have. If I don't, it's not. Simple as that. Life is short. So I shot my shot 2 weeks ago, and boom, I was approved. I got it. Only difference this time is there was no huge settlement. Now I got a car note. That's sad, because for those that know me, I don't do car notes. But again, life is short. So I decided to hop on this car. Now I got a ridiculous car note. So let me show it to you. Now, again, this is Sophisto Gray, which is why I grabbed it. It's the same color. It actually came with limo tint on, and I just hit my boy up, Dickie Auto Tint, and he took the tint off because I'm in the state of Maryland, and guess what? You cannot have limo tint when you go through inspection. So we had that taken off a day or so ago. If you saw my shorts the other day, you saw me dusting this off. We had already had this in there from the previous IA, so I kept it as a motivator so that I wouldn't have to buy another one, and it would make me hustle to get another one. Yeah. So anyway, you already know about the IA. So this video series that I'm going to do on this IA, it's going to be more about reality. When I say reality, I mean, I'm going to keep it reality based because pretty much all of the guys that I know on YouTube have already pretty much covered everything you could possibly do with this IA. And I'm not going to try to be repetitive, but I'm going to share this with you on a note where you can follow along with me because motherfucker fly in my frame. I don't like that. Well, I got the garage door open, so it is what it is. There are problems. So to make reality, I'm going to share these problems with you. I was very impulsive with doing this. I didn't research the car enough like I did the first car. And now there are problems. So when I took the tint off the other day, I thought I could squeeze through inspection, right? I knew the tires were pretty bad. And the used car dealer that sold me this one, they promised me new tires. So I'm going to pick them up tomorrow because they just called yesterday. And we're going to go get them and put them on. However, there's a problem. When I took it through inspection, it wasn't just the tires. I said, well, the dealer owes me tires. I'll bring it back and you can prove it. Yeah, but this is not all. You know, I'm just imitating people. Sorry, I hate when I do that. They also said the wheels were too big, that they were rubbing up against, and he showed me the spot where they were rubbing up against. I guess the wheel area. This is not something you know unless you get up under the car and you don't know, right? So that's a shitter for me because it's a used car dealer, and I already have it in my mind that they're not going to give a fuck. But we're going to find out tomorrow when I go. They're giving me new tires to put them on, but the tires will be too big, so I'll need new tires and new rims, which I cannot afford. We'll see. The other thing, a leaky rear right spring, in the back right side. I didn't see anything leaking, but that's what he filled it for. So pretty much, it doesn't seem like a lot to you all, but when you're fucking broke and you did this shit on a whim and you don't have the money to make these corrections, I don't know. But I said to myself, if I got this, it's just going to make me grind harder to keep it. Well, anyway, let's look at it like this. If I'm successful, I'll probably be the first person on YouTube who had an i8 series of content who's ever purchased one outright cash and then sold it within a year and then waited 8 more years and got another one. This is a 2015, a year newer, and now has to struggle to piece it together. I think this journey will be worth documenting. Plus, I'm going to do stuff to it. I'm just not sure what because I like it as it is. I liked it with the tint on it this time. Now, I had a misunderstanding. My wife thought that we had tint on the first one. I'm like, no. And we looked through all the pictures, which I'll share right here with you. And it's pretty much no tint. So that's going to be the dilemma whether I'm going to put the tint back on or not. But other than that, I'm happy to share this with you all. I want you all to go on this journey with me. I want you all to tell a friend that Jeff got his IA back. And he's going to do videos on his channel in reference to it. And it's going to be some good shit. So it's worth subscribing. And again, if it's your first time here, hit that video section. See all them different variety and stuff. And it's going to be like a real fucking channel. You know, like there's channel 9754, whatever state you in. And you got your Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, and the Bold and the Beautiful on the channel. Then in the middle of the day, you got your news. And then I think I've said this before, and y'all don't get it. You got your comedy, you got your sitcoms. It's just like that. It's just like that. A variety of stuff on the channel. I don't want 3 or 4 channels with a bunch of different topics. No, we're going to do it all right here. So make sure you subscribe. Last but not least, if you want to go ahead and keep up with me in between, once again, make sure you hit all my social medias, connect with me there, because like I said, I post more frequently than I do here on YouTube, and I want you all to stay connected and stay caught up. All right, thanks again. You know what time it is. It's a wrap.